Hello everyone. Welcome to yet another YouTube live stream from Hack This Fall. And this time we are coming up with yet another topic. But before even jumping onto that, I would like to give a warm welcome to all the people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining in, and anyone who's going to watch this later as well. So thanks for tuning in. I am super excited for you all, so that because the topic is quite interesting today, and I'm seeing people are already adding things in the chat. Feel free to say hi and let us know where you are joining in from. I was talking about the topic that is around future of education with artificial intelligence. And whenever I hear the word I mean, I'm very much fascinated with it because the kind of the opportunities it brings with it is something unmatchable, I would say. There's just beyond our imagination many times when we start even thinking about it, right? So I'm excited to hear from our speaker today about this particular topic of interest. And I'm sure if you are a keen person around this topic, feel free to jump in with any insights that you might have on the particular subject or domain. But yeah, talking about Hack This Fall, it's a hacker community based in India, and we have been here since more than 3 years now. We've been running so many events, and one of our flagship event, which is Hackathon, is coming soon on 9 to 11 February in Gandhinagar. It is going to be an in-person event for 36 hours hacking period. So in case you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you check it out. And in case you're looking to apply as a hacker, this is your link to go ahead and apply at. All the links are there in the description. Feel free to check it out. And in case you're tuning in for this particular live stream, feel free to tweet about it using hashtag HackThisFall2024 and tag us at HackThisFall. So enough of me speaking, right? Let me quickly invite up onto the stage our speaker for today. And we have Shihan joining us. And he's joining all the way from Sri Lanka. So warm welcome to you as well, Shihan.
Hi Sid,
How are you?
good. How are you?
All good, all good. I'm looking forward to the stream
Done
today.
with
But
community events, right?
before we jump onto that, would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, sure. So I am Shihan Embuldeniya and I am a 17-year-old from Sri Lanka and I am a self-taught full stack developer from my own startup called Xtech Technologies. Like I think you have seen the post.
Mhm.
And furthermore, I am an engineering undergraduate at Broward College. And if I explain some brief about myself, I'm an international and national award winner in robotics and innovation, and I have a pending patent license for one of my innovations that I invented during the pandemic period. And yeah, that's a brief.
Awesome. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. I met Shehan uh, during my visit to Sri Lanka for a community event, and that's how we got connected. And I'm super
Yeah,
happy to be hosting him for this particular live stream. Shehan, I'm sure you have so much to share today, so I would
yeah,
not
of
take much
course.
of your time, and I think I can quickly bring up your slides, and we can start from here. Over to you.
Yeah, all right. So I think I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are perfectly fine.
Okay, so today I'm gonna speak about the future of education with artificial intelligence, and it's a very quite interesting topic. Like almost everyone are interested in artificial intelligence nowadays. Like if you heard the word AI, probably your mind pops up with the word ChatGPT. Like it's very common in the society, but after my research regarding the educational field, like how we can implement artificial intelligence to our education system and to make it more productive and efficient, so I'm gonna do my presentation. All right. So, as I said, I'm a self taught software developer or a full stack developer at my own tech startup called Xtech Technologies. And I am an international and national award winner in robotics and IoT projects. And that's a bit about me. All right. So, what is AI? Like, AI is artificial intelligence, and I think everyone knows about it. As I said previously, if you heard the word ChatGPT, now Google Bard, and the new Google AI called Gemini and everything. Like these days, everything is going viral and very crazy about AI. And so I will first of all give a brief introduction about artificial intelligence. Like before I get deep down into my topic. All right. So as you can see my screen, you can see there's a picture. So the picture is about a dog. Like obviously you can tell it's a dog. Like and when you see this picture, you can say it's a cat. And how our mind reads it, like from our past experiences and how our parents taught us when we were young and we learned at school, and some of us have dogs and cats as pets. Likewise, we learn those and we get experience from those, and we recognize the objects and animals like humans, anything in the society and in the world. Likewise likewise if I show you this slide, AI works like we need to feed several data of an object to an ML model. Like imagine, like if you need to train an AI to identify cats, we need to feed several pictures and information about cats into the ML model, and after that the AI can process it and recognize it as a cat. Likewise, AI works through quality data, and it almost drives through data. Like it should be proper data, and therefore an AI can detect any object. So I'm going to introduce a new concept called, like everyone have asked and have listened about only artificial intelligence, but today I'm going to introduce another concept called hybrid intelligence, a combination of which is a combination of artificial intelligence and human intelligence, which works which works by incorporating our human intelligence and artificial intelligence to a specific task, and for that specific task we can tell it as hybrid intelligence. And on the furthermore, I will be talking about the hybrid intelligence. All right. And there's another thing that I have learned, and after doing my research regarding artificial intelligence, and I came across this new model called collaborative learning model, which is a hybrid intelligence model but more different. So I will introduce that also. It is a combination of human intelligence and collective intelligence and artificial intelligence, which is humans, and collective intelligence means a teamwork. Like humans can get together and do several projects. Likewise, therefore, like several ideas come to one place, and using that we can create a collective intelligence. And after that, by implementing artificial intelligence, we can come across this new model called innovative intelligence, which is more innovative and productive. We can't always rely on artificial intelligence because it's not always right. Therefore, we need hybrid intelligence as well. So therefore, I'm coming across this model because we can use human intelligence and collective intelligence and artificial intelligence and create a new model called innovative intelligence, which is more productive. All right. Now I will get into my topic, and yeah, so I will be talking about how AI can affect the future of education. So as per the studies so far, college dropouts are there like 200, about 244 million as per 2022 as per last year. So the main reason for college dropouts is incorrect career path and financial problems. But the thing is, we cannot implement AI to financial problems because it is dependent on their family background and their society and their cultural fields. So therefore, I will be talking about the incorrect career path and how we can implement AI to develop it. So, as I said, the reason for incorrect career paths is that there is a link between what you are doing and what you are going to be in the future. So, imagine you are a sports person, but your parents always tell you to study and be a doctor, but you don't have any interest to be a doctor, but you have interest to be a swimmer. Likewise, parents force to you to get to their jobs, but the correct thing is the parents must let their students to pick their path and pursue it. So therefore, we can use AI and create an AI system which we can enter our skills and our interests, and therefore using an AI we can get suggestions to our interest and to our skill. Therefore, like imagine I am interested, well, like I'm always interested on IT. Therefore, I can enter my skills as programming, designing, etc., and interests like coding and artificial intelligence and robots, such that. So, therefore, the AI can generate few jobs like artificial intelligence engineering, machine learning engineering, software engineering, like several jobs. Like therefore, we can use AI as an advisor in order to avoid this college dropout. So therefore, we can implement this concept and avoid the college dropout. And therefore, I think the society will be changed, and there will be a pure mindset. Like then everyone will be doing what they love instead of doing what they are. I mean, loving what they are doing, they can love what they are doing. Likewise. So next, I will be talking about the evolution of artificial intelligence in education. So, in 1980s, computer-based learning was introduced to the world, and therefore, I mean, like those days, most of the people aren't educated about computer systems and artificial intelligence technologies such as. Therefore, intelligent tutoring systems and online learning platforms were introduced further in the 2000s, and in 2010 adaptive learning was introduced, and probably all of us get to know about ChatGPT during the pandemic period, like 2021 and 2022 and the present year. But chatbots were introduced on 2010. It's like 13-year-old thing, but all of us know it has a recent thing, but it was introduced back on the days. So to make the day-to-day life more efficient, and learning analytics and VR, virtual reality, and AR, which means augmented reality, are also incorporated on education on 2010, and with personalized learning with AI assistance during our present. All right. So as I said on my previous slide, there are many challenges in developing AI-based educational tools. Like, there are lots of challenges. So let's talk about those also. All right. So as the first one, I will be talking about the cost. As I am a Sri Lankan and a third world country, our country cannot afford much AI solutions because during the crises and all, like there is a cost to implement AI in the society. To I mean, we can use AI in many different fields in our society. Therefore, we need to bear the cost in order to use the AI. And the second thing is resistance to change, which means like our parents mostly are not interested about computers, right? Like sometimes we get scolded for playing games and watching YouTube videos and watching movies like that. And the main reason is the resistance to change. Like, I mean, the people from 1980s and 1970s, they always need physical things. Like, imagine a newspaper. Most of people nowadays use their iPad or their tab in order to read articles and magazines, but those people still wants to read the newspaper. I mean, the physical newspaper. So therefore, there is a resistance to change, and it's also a major challenge when implementing AI and evolution of AI tools like ChatGPT, Bard. Likewise, from the evolution, there is a risk also. So I will be talking about it in the future, and systematic approaches and equity issues. And the next one is technical issues and data privacy concerns. Therefore, in order to use AI, we need to provide the data to the AI model or to the AI. Therefore, there is a privacy concern. Like, after providing our privacy and our private details to the AI, if there isn't the privacy, our personal details will be published to the public, and there is a risk. I mean, there's a huge risk on that also. And technical issues, which means like you need to have a computer, or in the mobile phones also we have AI today, but there are technical issues like you might not have enough signal in your area and the coverage. If you are using a cloud based AI model, you obviously need to log into the cloud, so therefore you need connection. Likewise, there will be, and there are many technical issues nowadays, and lack of personal touch and dependence on technology. That is like, if we depend on technology, it will be a huge disaster. Likewise, like I previously said about the hybrid intelligence, everyone in the society these days are like addicted to AI. Like, they do their assignments using ChatGPT, they generate their presentations using AI models, and likewise, literally everything, write research papers and all. So they are dependent on technology. But if you use hybrid intelligence, which means the combination of artificial intelligence and human intelligence, imagine using ChatGPT, and instead of giving the prompt, like, imagine as an example, I need to write a research paper about, let's say, about about uh, about a new software that is published in the internet, and like likewise, and therefore, like, we can enter the prompt, write an article or a research paper regarding this topic about this much words, and ChatGPT can write it, but we are not 100% sure that it is correct. And there's and there are many privacy issues also in there. So therefore, we can use human intelligence as our intelligence in order to, like, before entering the prompt, we can give a brief description, like as I said, about a new software that is released and software that we are using. Like, we can give a brief introduction to the ChatGPT model or ChatGPT about the about a brief introduction about the software that we are planning to write the research paper, or a brief content about it. And therefore, after that, we can tell, by considering these facts, write a research paper. Likewise, we can use hybrid intelligence, like, so we will not be dependent on technology. Yeah, so I will next be talking about strategies to overcome them effectively. First of all, teacher training, which means we can use AI in order to educate mentors also. Nowadays, our education system is outdated, like in our country and the other third world countries in the world. our education system is very outdated. Like they teach about information technology or IT, like which was expired 20 years ago. So therefore, we need to provide to students quality education which is up to date. So therefore, I am telling that we can use AI in order to deliver up to date content in order to teach us. Therefore, teachers can deliver quality content to students, and therefore, students will be also educated by the up-to-date education system, and we can automate uh, we can automate grading systems and sequences of courses. Like imagine I'm having an assignment to submit before a due date, and therefore I make it and publish it to the server. I mean, or the software which is imagine Google Classrooms. Likewise, so the teacher can monitor it from the back end. And therefore, if we use an AI to automatically grade the assignment, it will be more productive to teach also. And that's one thing. And development of existing target system in research and teaching and education. Like I said previously on the first point, we can develop existing systems like that by research and in research topics, and we can make it more productive using hybrid intelligence instead of something like this. Artificial intelligence always creates context based, so therefore humanized, I mean, for an example, a teacher teaches a student and a AI model teaches a student. AI can deliver the context for the student to study. But if you are if there's the teacher who's educating the student, the teacher can introduce new concepts, and he or she can teach the student using the past experience that he or she got. Likewise, by hybrid intelligence, by incorporating a physical teacher and the AI, the student can learn more effectively and more productively. Like I said, so to grade the system, we can use AI to generate the notes and quality content. We can use AI. Therefore, using hybrid intelligence, we can teach the student up to date materials. And next, I will be talking about artificial intelligence implications in education. Okay, it's quite similar to the topic that I said previously, and mentors for every learner. Using an AI without human intelligence, we can, like, everyone can learn and everyone can guide. As I said in the, like, almost, like, the second slide or the third slide of my presentation, I said AI as an advisor. Likewise, we can use AI as as a mentor for every learner in the world. Like, it's like a guide to everyone, an AI guide. So everyone will be mentored and will be advised by an AI model, because an AI model can deliver. I'm not telling it's 100% accurate, but it can deliver quality content and quality advices. Even if we can implement hybrid intelligence, so therefore it will be more productive and it will be more 100% accurate. And virtual reality learning, I think VR learning is introduced in many countries like USA, UK, Australia, Canada, like high class countries in the world. And using virtual reality, we can imagine we are teaching a part of the body, like cells on the brain. Likewise, we can create a AR environment using AI, and therefore we can teach students, and we can take virtual reality like field trips, VR field trips. So therefore, students can engage properly, and they can memorize stuff likewise. And as I said previously, automated grading systems and universal access to global classrooms. And the next special thing that I wanted to talk about is that understanding advanced concepts through personalized learning. As I said, like previously also, we can use AI in order to understand hard concepts and like more advanced, complicated concepts by personalized learning. Like imagine you want to learn about the brain cells. So you can tell the AI, for an example, I'm a third year, I'm a I'm a imagine like you're studying on grade six and you're like 11 years old and you need to learn about the cells of the brain, and it's quite advanced topic. So therefore, using AI, you can enter the prompt by giving a brief description about yourself, and therefore the AI can personalize and make it and break down special points and generate the content according to according to the requirement. Right? It can generate more advanced topic points to advanced learners like undergraduates and PhD holders likewise. And as I said, up to date learning systems. So using AI, we can build up to date intelligence systems using hybrid intelligence. Therefore, using hybrid intelligence, which means uh, cooperation between artificial intelligence and human intelligence, we can create up to date learning systems and up to date syllabus for students. Therefore, there will be up to date there will be up to date mindset in our students' minds. And also, I want to talk about incorporating AI in early education and critical thinking and skill development. Okay, so using AI, we can early detect learning disabilities, which means if we, again, I am saying the concept of hybrid intelligence. This is not artificial intelligence, this is about hybrid intelligence. We should use hybrid intelligence instead of artificial intelligence. I mean, like, we must use our human intelligence also because an AI is built by a human. Therefore, we can't depend on artificial intelligence and tell everything, do it to the AI. Therefore, hybrid intelligence is always needed. And if we implement this AI to preschools and to like kindergarten students and small AI system which can detect their learning skills and their writing skills by observing them and through the work they are doing, we can detect learning disabilities in their childhood instead of most of the sudden in the modern society. Parents and teachers get to know learning disabilities and common disabilities when they grow up. But using an AI, we can detect them early. So therefore, we can treat the student and we can make a personalized learning system and predictive analytics. Like we can get analysis of predictions through past data, through past uh, through past datas. We can get a predictive analysis like how this is gonna work or will this work properly or not. And intelligent tutoring systems, as I said previously, we can make intelligent tutoring systems using up-to-date technologies, and we can therefore the students can learn up-to-date classroom materials and personalized learning platforms. And next, the special thing is gamification of learning, which means we can create games which will educate students. So therefore, they will be interested in playing the game. While playing the game, they can educate themselves also. Like imagine there is a car game or any type of game, there are like special tasks. Like in order to complete the task, you need to learn about this thing, and you need to, after learning this, you need to, in order to pass the task, you need to do this requirement, and you need to have this requirement and do this specific task. Like that, we can create games and fun stuff for students, like early age students, so therefore they will be interested in learning. And robotics and programming for kids, as a concept that I believe, I started learning robotics and programming when I was in grade 6. It was like 6 years back, and today I am in a place which is, I am proud about myself because I learned about robotics in my early age, and it is very useful for me in my teenage years. And I'm telling that we can teach robotics and programming from preschool students. Therefore, after learning programming and robotics in our early age, we will be able to understand the society and think about the society in a critical way, and think more logically. And I think it's a very good habit that will revolutionize the present society. And by learning programming in early ages, you will be able to develop more and more advanced concepts and algorithms for our future. And virtual VR field trips and simulations. Like I said, we can create a virtual background using AI and simulate them. It will be more easy to our students to memorize, and to do specific tasks regarding education. All right, and I think I have a small challenge for you guys, for our community. I gave this challenge previously in local community GitHub call last month, and today for Hack this Fall community, I wanted to give this challenge, and let's see the challenge. So I want to give the challenge about adaptive learning. So far, after doing my research in this field and by my experience regarding this field, I haven't seen a platform which centers and, I mean, which collaborates and which adjusts according to our students' perspective. Like imagine if we can build an educational platform which the student can do their courses and do their exams, and using the AI and using the platform, it generates the required content for the student. It's like having a, it's basically like there's a course which has 10 modules. For an example, if I'm the student and I want to learn them quickly, like if the course is estimated for like 3 months, the 10 modules, and I need to complete it within 1 month, and therefore I can put my full effort and learn it. Therefore, using the AI in the platform, the AI will also give me up to date content, and it will adjust my course material according to my requirement. And imagine there's a lazy student, which is the course length is like 3 months, and he's very lazy, but he, he does the course cause for their parents' need, and therefore he will take 5 months. But using the AI, we can we can we can break down the course. Like there are 10 modules, we can break down it to like another 15 modules or something. Like we can adjust it, therefore we can teach it to the student. Therefore, if we can build something like this, it will be more efficient for our society, and it will be productive for every learner around the world. Using adaptive learning, we can change more and more several things, and we can see a huge leap and a success in the field of education using the impact of artificial intelligence. Yeah. So Now I'm done with my presentation, and thank you. So if you need to contact me, you can use my social media handles in the presentation, and the link to my GitHub repository is on the screen, so you can scan it. And there's a community repository that I have been created, and I will be uploading my research and my content that I created for my presentation and the that I did for the repository. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shihan, for that wonderful explanation on this topic. I think the major part of it was where we need more awareness. I think more understanding of what different terminologies are, how does it affect the other group.
Yeah,
Eventually, I think you covered it really well, and also giving it with the example. I think that really worked well. So thank you so much for sharing that. How did
you
you
are
feel
welcome.
about it?
Yeah, I always wanted to like inspire people, and I need to contribute to the community for our community. And like I came across this concept because there are many questions and there are many problems in our education system. But and some of the countries, they ban AI because students are using AI against their assignments. But if we use, as I said, hybrid intelligence, which is artificial intelligence and human intelligence, we can make and we can do our assignments more productively and efficiently. So I think we should do that. Instead of banning AI or like complaining about AI, we can use AI as a support for our day-to-day life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Agree. Thank you so much for sharing that. I see there's one question from the chat. I'm not sure if this would be irrelevant. It should be relevant, but Execute Pi is asking if you know about Google Cloud that also provides AI, and if you could tell him or the person how we can implement in it. Do you have any specific resources around this?
Yeah, so I think he's asking how we can implement, I mean, how we can use Google Cloud AI, right?
Yeah.
But I think so far Google hasn't provided something like that I told. There's a cloud AI, but I'm talking about for our education system and for our education platform we can use AI and we can tune it.
Yeah, I mean, and also when it comes to Google Cloud and its implementation around AI, there's their documentation that you can always refer. I mean, the first place where you can start is just start from the tutorials online from the official account. Sorry for my dog there, but you can always start from the documentation. You can
Yeah,
read out through the blogs or the articles or around the tutorials that people have already published from the Google's team, and I think that can be a great starting point. If not, you can always reach out to your local community or someone who is already building around it, and I think that can be a great stepping stone to start that with. But I do not see any more questions in the chat. If there's any, feel free to drop them. But I think Shihan, you can get connected with Shihan on Twitter. If that is correct, Shihan, I think that would be the
yeah,
best place to get connected. Perfect. And this is the link. I've already shared it in the chat. So in case you haven't seen yet, feel free to. I see there's one more question from Execute 5. If a person doesn't know about AI and algorithms, then how can he implement it for him or for a non-profitable community? Do you have any take on that, Shihan?
yeah. So like if a person doesn't know about AI, like I said, equity issues, and it's also a challenge in implementing AI. So therefore we can use like human intelligence or hybrid intelligence, as I said. Like we can demonstrate about AI and we can introduce AI for like a person who's not educated or like not interested in AI.
I mean, and also when it comes to not knowing something, I think that's fine. Not everyone knows everything, right?
Yeah,
Everyone starts away. So I think this can be your opportunity for to start. learning or knowing more about what AI is, what different algorithms are used in it. I personally have explored AI in the past, and it is definitely an interesting topic to have a research about. And once you've started already knowing about it, start by writing few sample codes, short codes. Start by working around a small problem statement, see how you can implement it, start training models, or just pre-trained models you can pick from online internet, and then start implementing using that. So I think that is a great way to start from that.
And
But
Sid, I think in Google Cloud they provide like pre-trained models in order to learn, and there are free resources also available. So like
mhm,
you can go and refer to those also.
yeah, yeah, there are tons of resources online. But yeah, that I hope that answers your question. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I am super happy that this session got concluded on a nice note. Thank you, Shihan, for your time.
You're welcome.
I am
Thank you for the
looking forward
Hackix
to meet
community.
you at Hack
Thank you
This
so much.
Fall, maybe,
Yeah,
hopefully. But yeah, thank you so much for your time.
yeah, you're welcome. Sure.
Awesome, everyone in the chat. Appreciate that you tuned in. Super happy that it kind of added some value to your time. If not, feel free to share it with someone you think this could help them. Right. Apart from that, I would just like to mention, if you haven't joined our Discord yet, make sure you join us over there. And we have the application still open. It should be open for December for sure, the remaining days of December, but also until the first week of January. So in case you haven't applied, and if you're looking to uh, join us in person for our 36 hours in person hackathon, which is scheduled to happen in on 9 to 11 Feb in Gandhinagar. So make sure you apply now. And that was from my side. In case you want to find more of the sessions that we're going to do, visit our schedule page on our website. And I think you'll get to know more about our upcoming slots there. With that being said, I would like to take a leave. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.